Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're actually coming out with some Plague Death Knight, probably one of the archetypes I was most excited for. I'm a big fan of Bomb Warrior, and I know a lot of people don't like that kind of thing, but this deck reminds me of Bomb Warrior. You put the plagues in your opponent's deck, they shuffle, they draw them, they damage themselves, and you just kind of have to try to survive with things like your Hollow Hound, Sylvanas, your Titan, etc., to allow that kind of stuff to happen. So as you can see here, we're attacking with our 1/3 weapon, which will allow us to shuffle plagues into their deck, which casts when they draw and have negative effects for our opponent. And it just kind of becomes you try to control the board and let the plagues do the thing. You knock them down to, like, as much damage as you can throughout normal gameplay, and then from there on out you can then just try to finish them over the top. You have your things like HELYA here to make so your plagues are not stopped. Now I could value trade, or not value, I could opposite of value trade here, put 2 plagues in their deck, which will give me my Verizian value, or I could do one of these, which I'm kind of leaning towards just going down with the ship and attack. Now, a lot of times you'd think you'd want to put things in your opponent's deck that you want them to draw before you kill the minion that gives them draw power. However, in reality, we actually want them to not draw too many of these plagues until we get the HELYA and get it played out. So that way it recycles them through. So that's why I played it that way, as a heads up. Yep, they're owned down with the ship, so then I'll get 2 plagues. Looks like we're in a little bit of a mirror match here, which is kind of cool, because that way, either way, we can show off how the deck is supposed to work, which is fantastic. We can get our Nerubian value, and I will just take the down with the ship. I was just double checking before I clicked it, just in case there was some other super powerful card that we wanted. School teacher, I wish I would have had that. Would have been a good play for last turn. Now, we can, in theory, just hero power hit that and down with the ship, if that's what we're looking for. Chained Guardian, I think, is something that will force them to respond, though. Might not necessarily be super ideal, but now they're forced to respond in killing this, which I know they can kill one side of it with their hero power, so if they have something else to kill the other side. But if they don't kill it, between what I have on board and a few plagues in their deck, they're already in a rough spot. Ah, yeah, that's actually a perfect answer. Ooh, okay, no, good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to save down with the ship because we may need the value proposition, but we will play our HELYA. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. HELYA. And end our turn. So our deck, I don't have the deck tracker currently, and maybe I should have it, so at least we see what curses are in our opponent's deck. But we've definitely put in, what, 2, 4, 7. They've drawn 1 down to 6. Maybe we've given them 9 curses, I want to say. Something like that. Either 7 or 9 curses already. Rune Forging. Ooh, there they go. That's a good one for them, because now they get their 1/3 weapon, which will allow them to start going off. Okay. Get a random holy spell. Was that in their deck naturally? It was. Interesting. Alright, so let's play our Chill Fallen. Ooh, part of me just kind of wants to play this Hollow Hound. Yeah.
It's LA Knight's game! Yeah!
Hit this, doesn't really matter which one. Give them some more. Now, see, because what we're trying to do here is by keeping our momentum on the board while removing theirs, or tempo, is we're putting them in a spot where they have to keep our board clean, and we're just trying to whittle down their health, so eventually when they start drawing, like, the now, again, 10 would be something like that, 9-ish, somewhere around close to 10 plagues in their deck. Technically they have 20 damage ticking time bomb, not to mention technically it recurs with HELYA. But now, okay, they get some heal of their own. They're going to heal 6. We'll be able to plague strike that down, though, so we can avoid them healing any more than that, which is fantastic. As well as a Chill Fallen Baron to start drawing through some of our cards. Plague Strike, of course. I want to draw before I play the Astalor, in case we draw something we want to play, which I'll save that for when we get the mana discount value. Smack, smack. Good. So now they're down to, there we go. I was about to say 13, which means 7 plagues. Joy. I love it. I'm glad to see that it's working. Now again, maybe not the best the best show, because of course it's a mirror match, which means if their deck isn't performing well or whatever, but now we can see their HELYA pop off, and that's kind of showing again how this deck can and should be working on both sides of the aisle. School teacher, eh? Okay, I'm going to play school teacher first. So many things I can play. Choose a death rattle. We don't currently have our other distress Cavaldier in our deck, so free, basically 1 mana kill a minion is fantastic. Kind of want to get the value now from the Vizier. Draw a card might be bad. I'm gonna take the Sunwell. I know that's probably weird, but... And we'll just play this to keep their board clear. Ooh, they're only gonna draw 5 more out of, again, I think they have at least 10 now. Something close to 10. And see, now I thought about wanting to leave this for when they play their own Chained Guardian, but then we can actually take their Chained Guardian with our Sylvanas and run it into something, and then get out of the Reborn side ourselves and hold on to it. And there's their Chained Guardian. More heal. Well, we might be able to take their Hollow Hand. So this is their second Hollow Hand, which is fine, right? And they don't have enough mana to, like, hero power or anything. Well, the thing is, if we take it and then they just take it back, kind of puts us in an awkward position, right? I'm going to Sunwell. I don't want them to heal. So we can Siphon Soul. They might get more big power. Oh, we can just execute that. That's what we call a win. And then now, since we have room in our hand, I will play the Protector. Oh, the Plague Strike. I'm just going to look at all the spells I didn't get a chance to. We have Feast and Famine, Seal of Blood, Mark of the Wild. We actually have a lot of minion buffs stuff. So if one of our minions live, we can Seal of Blood. Where's the other thing? So Seal of Blood, Mark of the Wild, give it like +5/+5, and then we have 3 attack from our hand that we can play. So we technically have like 8 rush damage as well. Okay. Trying to think if they have... Oh, yeah, they can kill this and gain 5 health would be probably their best bet. Oh. Yeah, I guess the Taunt and Reborn also does make sense. Do we just play... Oh, no, there we go. That's like a perfect answer attempt. Yep. And then we have 1, 2, 5, 7... Just double checking here and smack him in the face. No, this deck is a ton of fun. I enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, but let's go hop another game and see how it does maybe in a non-mirror match scenario. All right, looks like we're going against another Death Knight now. If they're another Plague Death Knight, I mean, maybe that just goes to show you that this deck is performing pretty well to see us so much on the ladder, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's probably, I mean, I shouldn't say that's probably what it is. I've seen... unless they're not playing new cards, I guess. But if they're playing new cards, I feel like Plague is one of the only archetypes that I could see them playing right now. Okay. Little arms dealer. That's a little slightly different. I'll play that next turn, actually. The Hardcore Cultist. So there's really no need for us to do the trade. Now, I wonder if that's a sign that they're just playing a different deck, maybe a little bit more minion-based aggressive deck than we are. Yeah. This is 2 damage to their face. Sure. Probably could get more value later, especially if they are a minion-based deck. So that might have been not the best play, but, you know, we have our Tomb Trader if we absolutely need to. We have not drawn HELYA yet. Of course, it's literally only been a few turns. Down with the ship is fantastic. Let's get us another down with the ship. Guess we'll just take Sunwell again. I'm okay with this. And I'll equip the Bonebreaker. No, I'll keep. I'm answering the game who highlighted green that I could attack their face. But I'm instead going to keep it so I can potentially hit a minion, and because this is just when it attacks minion, it doesn't have to kill the minion. So for instance, I can attack this, do 2 damage to the face, and then down with the ship to put a couple things in their deck, like so. Wacha-cha. And I'm actually just going to play my Vizier. Doesn't get the discount. I'm going to take the Death Growl. Yeah, I know it's not super likely, but like if we get a Distress Cavalier next turn and they don't deal with our 2 guys, we can actually put that Death Rattle along multiple minions, which would be fantastic. Now, if we want, we can attack with Bonebreaker and Plague Strike. That seems... Oh, okay, I was going to say, that seems extreme, but that makes a bit more sense. However, now if we got when we go to cast the Plague Strike, or just the Hollow Hound, keep us alive. I guess I would have technically healed slightly more if I did that first, so that's a misplay. I would have probably, let's see, 4, 9, yeah, I would have been at full health, which means I technically lose 2 health by doing it the way I did it, so that's a mistake. Apologies, but you know, we're here to learn and grow against Night Raven. It does appear that they're playing more of just a straight-up Frost Death Knight. So, that's kind of an interesting. I feel like I haven't played against one of those in a little while. Tomb Guardian will die to this, so I don't really want to. I'm going to Sunwell. Ooh, deal 3 damage to a minion, so then I could Plague Strike. Or Rune Forging. Spend the corpse to reduce its cost by 1. Give me weapon. Thank you. I will play the free weapon. Cost 1 more. Shooting Star. Draw your 2 lowest cost minions. Not right now. We will Lunar Eclipse. Plague Strike. Hit them in the face for 4. Alright. They only need to draw 3 plagues? No. Of course not. Of course not. That'd be too good. That'd be too good for us to see 3 plagues in a row. To be fair, their deck obviously doesn't have that many in it just yet, but still. A guy can dream. The fact that this costs 5 means we only have 6 in their deck, and I think they actually drew 1 or 2, which means it's not... What else do you got? Ooh! Plague Strike. Again. What do we have? We have the Primates. Well, we could kill that. Sure. The rules decide your fate. And go to full health. Or we could get 2 taunts with Reborn. Let's go with this option. It may be not the smartest option, but that's the one I want to do. Blightfang or Death Growl? Well, we already have a Death Growl. I mean, obviously the dream, having 2 of those together, but let's just go with Blightfang. Let's attack the 1/1. At this rate, a lot of our damage is multiples of 2. So, you know, getting them so they can't take out one of our reborn minions is probably more important than hitting them to an odd number health point, break point, anyway. Now, the only thing is if they have Primus and they play it, they can actually heal for 9, which is a lot of health. Good, good. I accept. Vision. We might just... Oh, we can't attack with the Primus. That's the other thing I have to keep in mind. Not for a few turns. Sure, sure. We do have Blightfang. Oh, there they go. That should kill it. Yeah, well, and they'll get all their minions back. Now, we have 4 damage. I'm trying to make sure we don't... Because this doesn't do damage to face. Ooh, yeah. We still only have 5 damage, technically, with hero power. This has Rush. Ooh, no, we don't. We only have 2 damage, which is worth doing. And if we can get Finale off, so we need to be able to play 6 mana. Not that I really care about hitting their minions, actually. Sure. Ooh, Distress Cavaldiers. 2 of them. Alright, okay, alright. 3, 5, 7. I don't personally think I'm in danger. I'm in danger of dying, but just Death Growl. Yeah. Again, probably not optimal, but That's what I'm doing. I want as many plagues in their deck as possible. They gotta draw 3. Come on, give me some plagues. So this one will shuffle 4 copies, and this one, or 4 plagues, and this will shuffle 2. Okay, so they're freezing us. They're keeping us frozen. But drawing cards might be a mistake. We actually have lethal now, if they don't heal anything between our ghoul and the hardcore cultist. It's not as fun. We'll play Tomb Trader first. Oh, but that would... Tomb Trader first. Get them to draw a card. HELYA. I don't usually like doing this, but I just want to... Okay, didn't happen. So we'll just do it this way instead. Finale! I was kind of hoping they were going to draw, but that's okay. The plagues work. I did more than I usually like to do. I don't usually like to drag stuff out, but the deck seems really good. Seems solid. Has control tools. Has the over-the-top damage that hits from behind. Heavy minion-based deck. I, again, wouldn't recommend crafting anything for the first while if you don't have a ton of dust, but again, from my perspective, I'm so excited for this. Glad to see it work really well. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.